What's not to love about this rivalry?
The champ is here!
In the mid-2000s, particularly around 2005 and 2006, John Cena and Edge were at pivotal points in their careers where they truly needed one another. Cena embodied the quintessential babyface, while Edge perfectly represented the heel persona.
John was definitely the babyface. Adam was definitely the heel.
Certainly.
These two guys defined those two roles, to a T, and then produced.
Their shared commitment to elevating each other's performances led to some unforgettable moments in the ring.
You can get magic out there.
Reflecting on Edge's early days, he debuted alongside a group of promising talent. During a week in Connecticut, the company evaluated who had the potential to stand out. Edge initially presented as a dark, brooding character, but he skillfully transformed that persona into something vibrant with his partnership with Christian.
Edge and Christian, 7-time tag team champions!
And especially leaning into their sense of humor.
For the next...
He didn't take himself too serious, but he was serious when he needed to be. And that sort of fun creativity is just in his DNA.
No amount of money in the world! We're putting your bodies through this!
By this time, Adam, Edge, had already established a reputation for engaging in high-risk matches. His highlight reel often showcased daring stunts involving tables and ladders, like that iconic spear on Jeff Hardy.
It's all pushing them to the table! Edge and Christian have won it!
As a tag team, Edge and Christian are undeniably among the greatest in wrestling history. However, Edge was eager to break free from that duo's shadow and make his mark as a singles competitor.
First time I met John, he was still doing the different colored tights for every hometown, team kind of thing. So if we're in Minnesota, he's wearing purple and yellow.
John Cena wearing the Vikings colors. That's how we're in Minnesota.
I didn't really think much past that initially.
At first glance, John Cena might have seemed like just another big jock. He burst onto the scene with his ruthless aggression mantra, which initially resonated but didn't last long.
John Cena burst on the scene and immediately had energy.
Ruthless aggression!
That worked for a little bit, but not very long, and the Doctor of Thugonomics was born.
I know you listening, so I'm about to drop a heavyweight dose of thugonomics on ya.
The evolution into his Doctor of Thugonomics persona showcased a more humorous side of him, rooted in his genuine personality.
You can't see me.
Been lucky enough to take one thing at a time. Get yourself as presentable as you can. Learn to perform. Be comfortable in talking. It all comes with failure. I just wanted to be the best me I could.
The new champs, untouchable Click, Elliot Ness.
As time passed, it became clear that Cena had something special, an intensity in his eyes that set him apart from the rest. His character evolved from a comedic figure to a serious and relatable hero who embodied the values of hustle, loyalty, and respect.
A guy who did everything the right way. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. These are three virtues no one can have a problem with.
Cena, by that point, and you could tell he was finding a groove.
On the flip side, Edge seemed to be struggling to find his direction. He had to navigate through various iterations of his character before arriving at one that was frustrated, angry, and paranoid.
I've been here for a long time, paid a lot of dues, and I'm about due. I'm a 10-time tag team champion, U.S. champion, king of the ring, 5-time intercontinental champion.
Then it became this frustrated, angry, paranoid, delusional character.
I have waited my entire career for a championship match. And the fact that I haven't had one is a crime.
Someone obsessed with the World Heavyweight Championship. Then came WrestleMania 21 in Los Angeles. A monumental night for both future Hall of Famers, with JBL facing John Cena.
And it was a big-time night for two future Hall of Famers.
JBL versus John Cena. WWE Championship on the line.
For the WWE Championship, it was clear from the start that once Cena was in the thick of it, he not only survived, but thrived.
Here comes the big guy.
This event truly launched Cena's career and established him as a prominent figure in the industry. His natural talent shone through as he captured his first WWE Championship at WrestleMania 21, leaving everyone in awe of how monumental that moment truly was. John Cena truly needed someone like Edge to serve as his foil. Edge was the perfect counterpart to Cena's character, providing a dynamic that elevated both of their careers.
An 11-time tag champion, a WWE record, but he's obsessed with becoming the world heavyweight champion. Only one way to win, that's to climb the ladder, retrieve the briefcase, for any time up to 1 year.
When Edge won the Money in the Bank briefcase, it transformed his character by giving him a powerful incentive and a new layer of motivation. With Lita by his side and that briefcase in hand, Edge became a formidable presence. Their relationship blurred the lines between reality and storyline as WWE chose to showcase their personal connection on screen.
These two gonna go on a hell of a lot explaining.
Edge had the Money in the Bank briefcase for so long that it became the boy who cried wolf. You just figured, they're not going to go anywhere with it. He made you wait, and wait, and wait, and wait.
John Cena with everything he's got.
For Edge, the strategy was clear. If he was going to cash in that briefcase, it couldn't be in a straightforward match. He needed to seize the moment when the champion was vulnerable.
He got him! He got him! He got him! Here is your winner, John Cena!
Nobody goes anywhere. This night is not over. Raise the cage.
Picture this, John Cena, bruised and bloodied from his match, is sitting in the ring after a grueling Elimination Chamber battle. Suddenly, Edge's music hits.
Here comes Edge's music, and a rivalry is born.
Edge is cashing in, and cashing it in big time.
This opportunistic move is what made the Money in the Bank concept so compelling. Even though it's a legitimate match, the holder of the briefcase has the advantage of timing. That night laid the groundwork for everything that followed.
Turn around, it's over. Turn around, it's waiting on him.
Edge capitalized on Cena's exhaustion, turning a moment of vulnerability into an unforgettable victory. It was a significant turning point for Edge, who had seen both success as a tag team competitor and faced challenges in his singles career.
One of the most unforgettable moments that I ever witnessed, because here's this worker's worker in Edge who's had the tag success, who's also had a couple start-stops as a single, and to be able to be the one in that moment, the play and the player doing it, anyone who doubted it couldn't doubt it anymore, couldn't doubt Edge anymore.
In that moment, he proved any doubters wrong. Winning that Money in the Bank match was a catalyst for a new chapter in his career. He felt an electric energy, knowing this was his time to establish himself as a top player. No one would deny him that anymore.
Made himself undeniable.
I understand that some people are calling me a cheap champion. Whether you like it or not, I stand before you, your new WWE Champion.
Once he cashed in and claimed the championship, Edge and Lita were ready to embark on an exciting journey together. They both felt prepared to take on the challenge and carry the storyline forward.
For the 19th consecutive year, the road to WrestleMania begins at the Royal Rumble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
There was no one more deserving of being elevated into the position of being a WrestleMania main eventer, more than Edge, with one exception. John Cena.
And look out, he's got that! He did! John Cena has done it! John Cena has regained the championship!
And that had to burn Edge's ass.
This realization fueled both Adam, Edge, and his character. They were frustrated that Cena held the title, but that frustration also motivated them to push harder.
I wanted to change the plans. because we got something here. Like, the people are into this. I knew we're going to have no choice but to come back to it. And I'm personally going to give them no choice.
It is now time for John Cena to defend the WWE Championship in front of perhaps the most hostile crowd that any superstar has ever shown.
At this point, ECW had been revitalized under WWE's umbrella. The hardcore fan base had a particular disdain for John Cena, viewing him as everything they opposed. Cena's unwavering commitment to his babyface persona earned him both cheers and boos alike. No one remained seated when he entered the arena.
And no one in the arena sat down. Whether you cheered him or booed him, everybody in the arena was standing up when John Cena walked out.
During an intense match against Rob Van Dam, a fan favorite in ECW, Cena faced an uphill battle. The crowd's animosity towards him only intensified.
The ECW crowd found John Cena to be the embodiment of everything WWE. John Cena was not extreme.
I'll tell you what, this audience... Hold on! Cover, cradle, suplex, 1 count only! Oh, watch out, my God! What the hell is that? What is that? What the hell? What's that? Oh! It's Edge!
Then, after several months of separation from Edge, he re-emerged with a vengeance, delivering a spear to John Cena.
Van Dam up top! Oh, 5-star front splash! Cover! What the hell?
With Rob Van Dam capturing the title, we found ourselves right back in the heat of a Cena-Edge rivalry.
The champion!
Now you know we are back to John Cena and Edge.
Are you ready? Hold on to your seats because we are live tonight on Raw. It's going to be Cena, Van Dam, and Edge for the WWE title. This is huge, JR.
If we can turn this into more than just a fleeting moment, it could be beneficial for both Edge and Cena. Edge was poised to become a leading figure in WWE. He was youthful, intelligent, and undeniably talented.
Edge was ready to be the top star in WWE. He's young, smart, he's capable.
Now we have the beloved John Cena on the Hunt Championship.
Cena had the match won, but Edge used the WWE Championship to snatch the title.
Edge excelled as a heel, and it's rare to find wrestlers who truly want to embrace that role. Let's not overlook another key player, you. You approached Vance with a clear message, essentially stating that you didn't want fans to casually stroll up to the merchandise stand and buy a JBL shirt because you sought to diminish their support.
You know, if some kid is a hardcore fan and he's sitting on the front row and he had a JBL shirt on, then somebody in that audience is going to look around and go, well, he's got one fan. He must not be too bad a guy. I didn't want anybody to think I was a decent guy. I didn't sign autographs walking into arenas. Edge was the same way.
Hey! I don't want you, champ. I don't need you jump stains.
This dedication has great longevity. With that level of commitment, fans will pay to see you get defeated time and again, ensuring you remain a staple of the show.
Screw you!
What's remarkable about Adam is his ability to embody the villainous character so effectively.
Welcome to West Newbury, Massachusetts, the home of the former WWE champion John Cena. You see, me and my lovely lady Lita, we came up here to see what makes John Cena tick. And we know exactly where we have to go to do it.
When you're looking to escalate the tension in a rivalry, involving family is often a surefire method. It's one of the most impactful ways to connect with the audience.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Cena! John Cena's father.
Right. I was contacted by WWE to say that they were going to be coming through West Newbury.
Nice visit. 1, you had a real good visit. You had a good time, right? 2, take the lady, leave.
That led to one of the most iconic moments in WWE history.
You know what? I've had enough of both of you. I'm calling the police. I'm tired of both of you.
Hold on a second, hold on.
Turns around, it was so quick.
However, the storyline can only revolve around the championship for so long, it requires additional layers. How do you introduce those layers? by slapping someone's father, for instance. If Edge did that to my dad, I would feel compelled to confront him because I know my dad would have done the same for me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
Given that it was John's homecoming, every fan in attendance anticipated John Cena claiming the title. Boston, Massachusetts. Why wouldn't he? He's their hometown hero. When I spoke to fans there, they would ask about the chances of Cena winning. I'd say, I'm hoping for John Cena, but you can never count out that cunning Edge. He always has a trick up his sleeve.
The WWE Champion Edge in control. Cena literally in his hometown here in Boston. The atmosphere here is electric. This place is...
John Cena embodies resilience. It's going to be challenging to defeat him because no matter how hard you hit him, keeping his shoulders down for 3 seconds is no easy feat.
Edge and Lita, arguably the most powerful couple in the WWE.
When I think of their dynamic, it's not just about Edge, it's also about Lita. Their chemistry is undeniable. The rivalry between Edge and Cena is amplified by Lita's presence.
And that, like, I have no boundaries on how evil I would be and how much I would step into the match.
Lita contributed significantly, not only as an exceptional performer, but also by tipping the scales in Edge's favor.
The referee's got a break on. What's Lita? He goes a press.
It's essential to recognize Lita's role in this dynamic and how Adam strategically utilized her in various scenarios, showcasing her talent perfectly.
Cena, big brass knucks in the back of the head. Damn it, King, Cena's knocked out. Cena's knocked out. By the damn brass knucks. Come on, Rick. Son of a...
Everyone, including myself, was left in awe by that unforgettable finish. That's how true villains operate. Both Edge and Cena evolved as performers through this journey, learning from each other and growing together, which was fantastic because they were on this path side by side.
Since I've erased John Cena from my life forever, I think we should remove the last remnants of John Cena. With a beautiful...
Did you say burial at sea? What? Oh my God!
Oh! There it goes! Goodbye, sayonara!
Throughout it all, Edge continued his underhanded tactics, crashing Cena's house, winning the championship in Long Island, all contributing to why fans would root for Cena. This synergy is what made their rivalry so compelling and enduring.
John Cena! Wait a minute! John Cena! John Cena coming to get a piece of man! That's him smashed to that glass!
Speaking of Long Island, it's known for having some of the most polluted waters in the U.S.
Stop! Oh my God, King! Get help!
I just need one thing from you, and that's one more match.
Edge and Cena shared a common ambition. The ultimate aim was to become the main event, to be the reason viewers tuned in and the draw for pay-per-view events.
Look out!
It's gonna be Unforgiven in my hometown!
Oh my God! His body is breaking in half!
And I've decided what match it's gonna be. A match you've never had. A match I've never lost. It's gonna be tables, ladders, and chairs.
We welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, live to Toronto, Canada, for the 9th annual extravaganza known as Unforgiven.
By the time Unforgiven 2006 rolled around, the rivalry between Edge and John Cena had escalated to a boiling point. Edge had demonstrated not only his ability to capture the championship, but also to maintain his grip on it. The crowd was electric. They were fully engaged in the story unfolding before them, and it felt amazing, stepping into the ring as the WWE champion in your hometown against this new generation. You feel a responsibility to rise to the occasion. I thrive in situations where we're collectively crafting a narrative as a company, especially when you know the audience is fully invested.
The ladder, retrieve the title belt, which is hanging.
TLC match, tables, ladders, and chairs was set for Unforgiven. This was John Cena's chance to show fans he wasn't just the cheerful champion. He could also get down and dirty with one of the craftiest competitor of the time, Edge.
We've seen a lot of different strategies utilized in these matches by Edge.
I did what I knew I could do.
Cena! Oh, man!
Please just let me paint. Just let me paint a little, Adam.
Behind the scenes, John Cena has a fear of heights. But once he steps into the ring, he shows no fear at all.
He's up from near the top of the ladder!
That's the mark of a great performer.
This crowd is on their feet. Edge, champion Edge.
The audience, observing Edge's strength and determination, made it clear that John Cena would have to pull off something extraordinary to overcome him.
These guys are about to go toe-to-toe at the top of this ladder.
Real big on doing it, but I had faith in him. This was the end of the story. We got to blow the doors off here.
Good God Almighty! Ladder!
The attitude adjustment through two tables, an idea from Edge, was both brilliant and audacious. The crowd's energy contributed to that moment. It was a mix of hesitation and determination.
I just remember hearing the audience, and it was this weird sensory overload moments like that. I was feeling all of it. And landing in our, we did it. We did it.
Experiencing the relief of executing something like that and feeling it was a fitting conclusion to that chapter of the story was indescribable.
John Cena coming into as hostile an environment as anybody I can ever recall, King, and leaving with John Cena earned the...
We all recognized that he would become someone nobody expected, a 17-time world champion, a movie star, and so much more. Witnessing both him and Edge rise to prominence and carry the company during that era was simply astonishing. Watching their journeys unfold and seeing them shine is a source of immense pride. Many of us can reflect on our careers and remember a special opponent that created that magical feeling, leaving us wishing we could experience it again. I can confidently say that Adam would relish the opportunity to do it all over again with John.
John Cena would never have achieved the heights that he achieved in WWE without the rivalry with Edge and Lita. It cemented John Cena as the top attraction in WWE. And the same goes for Edge. They complemented each other. They were the classic case of a rivalry, taking a top star and a top star and making them both the top stars.
They complemented one another perfectly. Their rivalry exemplified how two top stars can elevate each other to new heights. Their chemistry was undeniable. They referred to each other as old shoes, symbolizing how comfortable they felt together in the ring. No matter how long those shoes sit unused, they always feel just right when it's time to wear them again. When they step back into the ring today, you can be sure it's going to be absolutely incredible.
I know what it's going to be. It's going to be great.